Though Uganda has been commended for its record on promoting and protecting human rights, this goodwill remains on paper as the men and women keeping an eye on issues of human rights in the country cry foul. Human rights defenders in the country say they have also not been spared. According to the National Coalition of Human Rights Defenders Uganda, their space just keeps contracting.
The usual intimidation and the unlawful arrests and detention have not stopped, and instead it's on the increase.
Addressing the media this morning, the activists cited cases of human rights defenders in the country getting trampled on by security agencies.
Between 20th and 22nd May 2020, two human rights defenders from Friends of Zoka, an environmental rights group based in Adjumani and with operations in Moyo districts, were threatened. The threats to the lives of human rights defenders, namely Amanzur William and John Unzima, have persisted to date by those state actors. On 4th September 2020, 8 land rights human rights defenders were arrested and detained in Kiryandongo on the instructions of the area district police commander known as Bakaleke Joseph.
As it stands, there is a legal suit initiated by Kiza and Mugisha advocates, but also something that is challenging and really we've been talking about it over time, is the continuous abuse of the 48-hour rule.
If a policeman or a member of the Uganda People's Defense is involved in violating the rights of citizens, then we can't have that person privately prosecuted.
On the 8th this month 2020, a human rights lawyer, Nicholas Opio, was attacked at his home by unknown assailants who grabbed his communication gadgets.
Since 2016, many NGOs have had their offices broken into. Police have investigated, but they have never come out with conclusive reports.
The media and its practitioners have not been spared either, with issues like arbitrary arrest, detention, and attacks becoming occupational hazards.
According to the Press Freedom Index 2019, 165 cases of violations against journalists were reported. The report cited the Uganda Police Force and the Uganda Communications Commission as the lead violators of freedom of expression rights and journalistic freedoms in Uganda.
The rights defenders are also concerned about the violence exhibited within the NRM primaries, saying if it escalates, it could plunge the country into anarchy in the next generations.
That has all the instruments of coercion, that it can deploy the police, it can deploy the army at its own whim. Now, if they cannot control issues of violence, what will happen when the contestants are from the opposite side versus the ruling party?
We would like to call upon all Ugandans to know that it's our responsibility to take part in the promotion and protection of human rights in different roles, much as the primary responsibility lies with the state.
They are also calling upon Parliament to fast-track the Human Rights Defenders Bill currently before Parliament, because it explicitly recognizes the legitimate work of human rights defenders and provides a protection mechanism for them. Jingo Francis, NTV.